even with coaching, right? That was like the example. It's like such an obvious example. That's a human thing, right? AIs aren't going to coach us. But if you want to be coached in something that no one around you knows about, it doesn't matter that that person is creative or whatever. If I wanted to ask Kira to teach me about bass fishing and to be my bass fishing coach, Kira might be an excellent coach, but her lack of knowledge of bass fishing is going to be the deciding factor in me choosing an AI over her, right? We don't want to compete against AIs for even if we are very creative. Also, for the reason that from now on, we're not really competing against an AI. You're always going to be competing if you're competing against AIs. And there are many different ones trained in different ways with different resulting capabilities. And remember, they're highly goal-oriented. They're relatively cheap to run compared to the cost of an employee, and they're willing to work 24/7. Okay, we can't beat them, so we might as well join them. And that's going to be the best result. And that's the model that I want you to come away from this class with, both thinking about yourself and thinking about your organization. So when we're working on anything, a task, a problem, whatever, we can take our knowledge, which is made up of best practices and situational knowledge. Situational knowledge is partially, it could be tacit knowledge that you've accumulated as an expert. It might also just be like contextual knowledge that, like, if I'm trying to sell a product to this person, maybe I know that Jerry here, he used to work with us for this many years and he had this feedback and whatever. That's part of our situational knowledge that helps make us more effective when applying it to a task. We also have these signature skills, our human skills that we can apply: empathy, creativity, presence, self-awareness, judgment, dexterity. And we also have some resources. We might have some money to throw around. We might have some non-AI tools that we use all the time that might over time become AI tools, right? So if you use Slack or Asana or whatever, probably those tools are going to have some AI features coming soon. And we can combine all of our whole capability structure, our knowledge, our skills, and our resources, and we can combine it with AI's capabilities. So AIs also have some knowledge that's based on training data and learned parameters. As part of training, a lot of AIs go through something called RLHF, which is reinforcement learning through human feedback. And so that kind of tunes the model, and that becomes part of the knowledge base of a given model. And there are skills that emerge from that. So skills like recognition and classification and ranking and prediction, which generally AIs will do much better, much faster than humans. And AIs are powered by infrastructure, APIs, processing power, and those are things that matter. So if we want like a really capable API, we're going to have to think about the infrastructure that it's running on, or what APIs are available and so forth. But this is a general model of collaboration, both for you as an individual and for the organization. So you might see things moving forward like this. On a given project, you may have multiple AIs doing most of the work, and then a person comes in the last mile, applies some human skill like judgment to maybe approve or improve the output. Or maybe you'll have a big project and you're working together with multiple AIs, and then multiple people, you're collaborating together. The work is roughly evenly split. Or in a lot of cases, you'll just have one person, they're using an AI tool to help them do 20% of their task or 40% or whatever it is, and then the human takes it from there. Or really any other combination you can imagine. And if you scale this up, it's the future of the organization where you have humans and AIs collaborating in configurations that make sense for a particular task or project, then disbanding and then getting reconfigured.